well-conceived business roles are the connection between your role management infrastructure and your company's business processes. Unfortunately, most role management solutions don't provide good tools for designing business roles. And role management doesn't work well without good business roles. This is why we developed Role Designer. Role Designer reduces the complexity of role discovery, so you don't have to be an expert to succeed. It's scalable for large organizations and large role engineering projects, and it's compatible with your existing role management solution. Role Designer has a powerful feature for visualizing user entitlements as a matrix. The users are displayed on the left, entitlements across the top, and a cell is colored blue if the user has the entitlement assigned. With the Entitlement Matrix, you can easily identify users who have the same entitlements, such as this group of users who clearly have these entitlements in common. And here is a user whose entitlements clearly differ from her peers. The Entitlement Matrix makes it easy to visually identify users that are similar or different. The Entitlement Matrix has a toolbar that provides flexible features for working with entitlements. You can automatically highlight outlier assignments and remove these if they are inappropriate with a single click. Or you can automatically highlight missing assignments and assign these with one click to simplify role discovery. You can also flag certain assignments as exceptions so they can be managed specially. Finally, turn on histograms to highlight assignments that may be risky and use this information for risk management. Role Designer runs role mining and automatically proposes role candidates. Here you see all the role candidates. As you scroll through, each role candidate is highlighted in the Entitlement Matrix. Role Designer ranks the roles according to quality. This is a good quality role. You can see that it includes a substantial number of entitlements and users, and it's quite distinct. This means it will be easy to work with in production. In contrast, these are poor quality roles. They only apply to a couple users and entitlements, and they're not so clearly distinct. Let's look at this role. By looking at the entitlements, I think it reflects a real job function, so I click Accept. Give the role a name and a description, and nominate a role owner. You can also define a provisioning rule, which can help people decide when to assign this role, or even automate the role assignment. Finally, your selected roles are exported to your existing role management or provisioning solution. Role engineering is not just about role discovery, but also maintaining and optimizing existing roles. Role Designer supports this with role refactoring. Role refactoring allows you to transform existing roles to reduce the cost of role management. The refactoring wizard automatically finds roles that are redundant or overlapping. Select an overlapping role pair, and the refactoring wizard shows you the refactoring possibilities. Here you can see the possible ways to refactor this role pair. You can split and merge roles, as well as create role hierarchies. Role Designer also ranks the refactoring actions according to the benefit, so you can see which one brings the greatest cost savings. Select an action, and Role Designer applies the transformation automatically. Role refactoring helps you maintain and optimize your existing roles. This makes Role Designer invaluable throughout the role lifecycle. Traditional role mining tools often produce roles that are not intuitive. This really defeats the purpose of role management. Role Designer takes a new approach that leverages real permission data, combined with business attributes and human insight, to generate natural business roles. Natural business roles have an intuitive meaning for the people who grant and audit authorizations. Let's see how Role Designer does this. The first step is to identify business attributes that reflect a person's job function. For example, this might be a person's department, her job title, or the applications she uses. The next step is to prioritize these attributes. For example, let's say that in your company, job titles reflect a person's job function more than their department, and that the department is more indicative of job function than the applications a person uses, and that their job title is much more relevant than a person's applications. This process produces weights for the business attributes that tune the role mining algorithm. The next step is to partition your permission data according to these business attributes. This orients role mining to the structure of your organization. Role Designer's partition browser lets you navigate your organization to find the best partitions for role mining. Role Designer automatically ranks partitions and displays good partitions in green. This is a good partition. You can see that it has a clear role right here that applies to nearly all users and entitlements. This partition is likely to yield roles with high business relevance for the people in this team. On the other hand, this is a relatively poor partition. It's too small to yield roles with good coverage, and there are no roles that are clearly applicable to most people in the team. Partitioning is the key to discovering roles that are optimal for your own business. Good partitions yield good roles, and Role Designer guides you in this task. This is how Role Designer leverages human insight, along with real permission data and business attributes, to produce roles that are transparent, manageable, and secure. Role Designer scales up for large organizations with a collaboration feature called Role Campaigns. A role campaign has two kinds of actors: a campaign manager and the number of role analysts. The campaign manager creates a role engineering campaign and partitions the permission data. The role analysts are assigned partitions and perform the actual analysis. They identify roles in the partitions and pass production roles back to the campaign manager. As the campaign proceeds, the campaign manager can track its progress with Role Designer's dashboard. As a campaign manager, you create a role engineering campaign and give it a name. Then set the campaign's due date and choose a dataset. You can also filter the dataset, for example, to work on just one department. Now partition your dataset. As you select each partition, you assign it to a role analyst. You can also set a due date for each partition. You can track the campaign with the campaign manager's dashboard. Check the analyst's progress and the overall campaign schedule, and get before and after statistics about permissions replaced by roles or flagged as exceptional, and the number of permission assignments saved. With Role Designer, you get more benefit from your investment in role management. For more information, contact us at Bay31.com.